surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are Phyllis Gerard, a retired teacher from Scarborough. Before she retired some years ago, she was teaching at a girls' boarding school just outside York, and although her subjects were English and history, she also taught O-level maths. She now enjoys her hobbies of reading, solving crosswords and painting landscapes. Bob Shaw, a retired clerk from Braintree in Essex. Until his retirement 18 months ago, he worked in the finance department of the Civil Aviation Authority. He comes originally from East London, and his two main interests are reading, anything but science fiction, and listening to all types of music. And Richard McTeague, a mortgage advisor from Barrow-in-Furness. He works for the Halifax Building Society, and in his spare time he likes to go walking in the Lake District. He also enjoys Formula One motor racing and football, and supports Liverpool Football Club.
Thank you. Welcome back. You had a great CV, Richard, until the last line. Anyway, there you are, Phyllis, Bob and Richard. Put your fingers on the buzzers. We'll make a start. Remember, first to buzz gets a chance to answer. And the first of you with 3 correct answers opens the game up, and after that, it's question or nominate. There's a quick look at the finals board to remind you that a winning score above 182 is required to fill that empty place. Here we go. Who, for her part in aiding a daring escape in Scotland in 1746, was imprisoned in the Tower of London? No takers? Flora MacDonald. Medicine. Comminuted, oblique and green stick are all types of what sort of injury? Phyllis?
A fracture.
They are indeed. Which European river rises in the Black Forest, flows through Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia and Bulgaria, and reaches the Black Sea in Romania? No? The River Danube. Under which 11th century monarch was the Domesday Book initiated? Richard?
William the Conqueror.
Indeed, William the Conqueror. The House of Commons, Monday to Thursday, 2:35 p.m. The start of question time. But what happens in the 5 minutes from 2:30 p.m? Bob?
Prayers.
Prayers it is indeed. The post-impressionist painters Gauguin and Cézanne shared the same first name. What was it? Phyllis?
Paul.
It was Paul. Boats and ships. The name, please, of the draining holes or spouts which allow water on the deck of a vessel to flow overboard. Phyllis?
Scuppers.
Yes, scuppers. 3 correct answers, Phyllis. The choice is yours. Question or nominate?
Nominate. Richard.
Richard, Australia. What's the capital of the state of Tasmania?
Sorry.
Hobart. Again, please, Phyllis.
Bob.
Bob, jewellery. What generic name is given to the yellowish or reddish-brown fossilised resin used for making jewellery?
I don't know.
Amber. Again, please, Phyllis.
Richard.
Richard, this is medicine again. What's the purpose of an antipyretic drug?
Lower the body temperature.
Yes, to reduce fever, lower temperature, yes.
Phyllis, please.
Phyllis, please. On the back of the current £10 note, there is a portrait of Charles Dickens and a scene from which of his novels?
I don't know.
Pickwick Papers. A cricket match, I think it is. Richard?
Nominate Bob, please.
Bob, still Charles Dickens, A Christmas Carol. What's the name of Scrooge's clerk in the novel, who is the father of the crippled Tiny Tim?
Bob Cratchit.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Phyllis.
History. The Spanish-American War of 1898 began as the struggle of which West Indian island for independence from Spain?
Jamaica.
Cuba. Again, please, Bob.
Richard.
Richard, chiromancy. Chiromancy is the method of reading character and the future by what means?
Through cards.
Palm reading, like palmistry. Again, please, Bob.
Phyllis.
Phyllis, 3 British monarchs have opened summer celebrations of the Olympic Games this century. Who in 1908 in London was the first? Edward VII. And I'm back with you, Bob.
Yes.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
English counties. The cave system at Wookey Hole, the cathedral city of Wells and Glastonbury Tor. Which English county are they all in?
Somerset.
Question or nominate?
Question, please.
Ofsted. OFSTED. Is the office for what?
Standards in Education.
Question or nominate?
Nominate Richard.
The USA, the Kennedys. Ted Kennedy represents the state in the Senate. Joseph Kennedy, son of Robert, represents a district of the state in the House of Representatives. Which state?
Washington.
Massachusetts. And we'll be back tomorrow. See you then.